purpose of this video is to provide a showcase of XBRL-based reports. So I'm going to start with this slideshow, and then I'm going to show you some cloud-based reports, and I'm going to show you a locally installed application. So overview is that so the typical financial report today is a static report, but XBRL-based digital financial reports can be either static, you can render them as HTML or PDF, or they can be dynamic. The actual information can go into a desktop or a cloud-based application, and it can act like a pivot table. XBRL is a global standard. So you can take a report and create it in one application and then use it in another application. I have a demo where I'm showing 7 different applications that are interacting with the same report. These reports are semantic oriented. They're not rows, columns, and cells. They can be presented as rows, columns, and cells, but it's driven by the logic of the report. So the reports are very rich. They're very robust. It's a very robust infrastructure. Supports very complex information being represented in XBRL-based reports. Any financial reporting scheme can be used. What I've been able to do is to create one common framework that works with both US GAAP and IFRS and every other reporting scheme that I've been able to work with that works with the sustainability reporting standards. So I do have to remodel some of the reports because they're not represented appropriately for machine readable use, but you can it's not that big of a deal to remodel the report. I'm showing examples from financial reporting because I'm an accountant, but all of the same things work for general business reporting. You just take out the accounting specific metadata like the accounting equation and the double entry bookkeeping model, and then you just have general business reporting. So the reports can be made available either publicly or privately, and it's internet oriented. It was designed to work on the internet. Unlike many applications that are over 20 years old, they are not well designed to work on the internet. One of the really interesting things is that you can separate the reported facts, the model that is used to represent the report, and the rules that are used to verify that the report information is correct. And you can control thousands of reports by not letting the people that report modify the reporting scheme or the rules. So basically you can organize the reports in ways that are helpful. I'll just leave it at that. So I'm going to just walk you through some examples. This is a report. This is an HTML rendering that was generated from XBRL. It's got, it's beautiful. It's a table, but it can be rendered in lots of different ways. We just represented it as a table because it's easy to use this way. But you can render it however you want. Personally, I think inline XBRL is a red herring that people will realize is just more work. When you can get renderings like this if you take the time to build a proper rendering engine and a proper logical model. So this is a dynamic. I can show this. I showed this in another video, and basically these reports are pivot tables. You can pivot them. They're dynamic. You can move things around. I'll show you that later in this video. So again, this is not technical. It's very, very usable. This is an income statement from a 10K. using a tool called Tesseract. That is a working proof of concept viewer. You can represent pros. So this is a level, I don't know what level it is. I think it's a level 1 text block. The SEC uses level 1 text blocks for notes, level 2 for policies, and level 3 for disclosures. You can represent all those basically pros as one fact. You can search, sort, filter, slice, dice, pivot. This is a normalized comparison of 21 different reports. You think of the entire SEC Edgar system as one big machine-readable document. You can grab information from all those reports. You can make it more efficient by putting the information into a database, but here you have a comparison of 21 different economic entities that have the same reporting style. I'm not going to get into extracting information. That's in another video. And everything is verified that it's correct with validation. Here is the same thing. This is 300 separate entities comparison. I'm going to show you this in another place in this example. Again, the point is, these are nice representations. This is common. I saw insurance companies use this kind of representation report. You can use this if you'd like, and it's useful. So here is an application, and you can view the report in the application, or you can generate the report. I've generated this here. That's the same thing as the Hello World example that I showed. This is HTML. You don't even have to use XBRL. You can just generate a report. And sure, this is only one little fragment, but here are the different information patterns. You have roll-ups and roll-forwards and restatements and variance analysis and text blocks. This is all the different types of information patterns that you would ever run into in a financial report. And if I missed one, fine, we'll just add it. This is a sample financial report. This is my mini financial report. Again, this is a prototype. This is this is actually a comparison of 300 different, wait, how do I do that? Yeah, 300 different companies, financial information. I'm having trouble with the slider here. See that? And again, you can go and look at the supporting information, the references. Here is an actual 10K of Microsoft, and I can click on a concept, get the information about the concept. There's the name, there are the references. I can click on this and open that, and now I'm on the FASB's website for that reference. Another way, this is all raw XBRL that is rendered as HTML, but you can also use inline XBRL and click on a fact, find out information about that fact. You can see the facts in this fact view. You click on the fact view and it highlights the fact. It's highlighting this. And you can see that there's 1,819 facts in this report. You can go through each of those. You can search. This is a viewer that was created by the SEC. And I mean, I don't know how good they are building software, but I'm sure that there are lots of others that can do as good or better. What I've done is I'm starting a document, and I'm going to provide a showcase of all these reports on my website that explains and makes available links to the actual reports. And what this will help you do is understand why you want an expert system for creating these financial reports. If these reports have errors in them, they're not that much value because you can't trust them. But if you can get high quality reports and you can trust them, this is just a better way of doing financial reporting in many cases. I mean, some people, it's not good for everything, but it's good for some things. And this is my first draft, or actually it's my second draft of this showcase. So I'm going to stop there. Oh wait, I was going to show you one more thing. This is a dynamic application. So here, as I showed, you can navigate between different places that this fact was reported in this dynamic report. It's like a pivot table. You can pivot the information, move things around just like a pivot table. There's the model, there's the facts. Everything is valid. I think I'm going to stop there for now.